for joining me, and for anyone who is just joining me. I am using a tarot deck that they're all closed since I got in a lot of trouble for using tarot decks. The Rider deck, it got me banned. So I thought I will do a remake and let's go and do some more live videos. But I'm getting all my little warnings now. So it's all right. I'm getting all sorts of little my warnings from YouTube just because I broke a rule, and I guess one of my tarots had a cartoon drawing. So I thought I'm going to do this again because obviously some people did get some readings and they're all gone. Unfortunately, I didn't save the video, didn't have a chance to save the video. And unfortunately, it was a good one. So let's make another one, shall we? Hey, Anne. Hey, Jackie. So glad for you guys all to find me. I'm going to do some readings. And yeah, so I learned a big lesson. Had over 20 hours watched on that video. And yeah, well, this one's going to be a good one too. Hopefully more get a chance to catch it. So we'll just give everybody a chance to join on. So yes, I'll do some free reads. The last video was 55 minutes and it had some amazing reads. And unfortunately from those reads, which were my favorite deck, we got banned, but that's all right because you guys are all back again. You guys are all having a chance to get some readings, and hopefully those were able to catch their reading before it got removed. Unfortunately, I lost my hours that I had accrued, but that's all right. So first of all, I tend to do more of readings that are more general, but anybody who wishes to go and have a reading has to go and just ask me in the comments for a reading. And you said, how will your business studies examination go, which is today? That's not really a tarot related question that we could really go and adjust, but if you want a reading, I could see what comes through. So anybody who wants a reading, you have to say more than hi, because that does not mean that you want a reading. You have to ask me for a reading. And the only one that I know that has asked me for a reading is the World of Watches. So the World of Watches. All right. I may not be able to keep track of this so easily. So one of my moderators, if you want to keep track for me, and we'll see if we can go through the list. I'm not going to be on for more than an hour though. Once an hour is up, I will be cutting it off. So let me see here. We've got the World of the Watches. I don't know if the World of the Watches is having a question or not. She deleted her message. Jackie, can you tell who asked first for a reading? Because the World of the Watches just went and removed her question. I was just going to do her or him. They're gone. There you are. Please tell me how my business studies examination will go today. Um, yeah, the World of the Watches is down here now, but I will do a reading for you. I'm not sure if they will give you that, but do I think a 23-year-old can take me out? I'm 57 years old, so all right. I'm going to do World of the Watches. I'm going to do a quick one, see if I can give World of the Watches a quick answer for their career. Ooh, I got a good start for you. Your energy is King of Cups. What's shifting, what's ending, what's beginning, what's changing, what's manifesting, what's hidden, and bottom of the deck. All right. So I'll show you all these cards. So what is the energy of your reading? Is the Page of Wands upside down. You have your energy is the King of Cups. King of Cups is balance, head, heart. And with the King of Cups, that means that you are full of love, heart, positivity, maybe possibly that you are attracting through your heart space. And so if I am seeing what is shifting because of the solar eclipse, we have you're not going to be impulsive. You're not going to be so direct and daring and ambitious because of the fact is your energy, you are really calculating your head. You're really calculating and following through because what has been ending was a little bit of your inner power and confidence. So if that is going dark, what is beginning to come through is just let me read this. For you, if you're asking about your exam, I'm seeing here that you are very devoted to your work. I'm seeing here that what's ending is the confidence and the inner power. But what I am finding here for you is a possibility for you have to defend an answer. I'm seeing that there's a possibility you're going to get, because you're full of love, but why are you ending your confidence? You don't feel worthy of having a good answer. I'm seeing here that if I'm reading this correctly, that you already know the answer to this question. You're just lacking the confidence to be able to follow through yourself. You need validation from me because you actually know this answer and you're not, somebody who is head in the clouds. You actually are a great student. You've worked really hard to pass this. And so, you are no longer just going to be someone as a student. You are actually going to succeed. So if I was to look at this, the way I'm looking at this, you'll be fine. You're going to pass. You'll be fine. Your confidence is not there. So I truly would write over and over again, wouldn't it be nice if I aced my exam? Wouldn't it be nice if everything went smoothly? Wouldn't it be nice if I had all these answers right? Wouldn't it be nice if I passed easily? Just take that negative headspace of the possibilities of that wound being there and override it with wouldn't it be nice? Because your mind is in the way right now, because right now your heart is attracting to be able to pass. You know that you can pass, but your confidence is getting in your head. And because of your head, it's getting in the way. You're cycling this all over and over again. In with this eclipse, anything can happen. There's always those big surprises. But what you have to do is believe in yourself and just, wouldn't it be nice? Just put it out there over and over again. Talk your own nervous regulating system to believe in it instead of pushing it away. So instead of, fearing the worst, just believe in yourself. All right. Jackie, I'm just going to say, so if somebody's just asking questions that are, not really relevant, that's all right. Ignore them. If it's anything that is malicious, it's going to attack anybody, delete them. All right. The live the other day was just a lot of stuff, and it's okay. It's okay. My hair's there over my mic. I have no problem with anybody saying things if they just wanna say nonsense. It's trolls. It's okay. Only thing is, Jackie, I know you're really busy here, but guess what? I have no idea. So the one with the watches, the world of the watches, yes, I believe you're going to pass because you're no longer the student. You're no longer the student. You just need to believe in yourself. And I would do, wouldn't it be nice if I pass my test? Wouldn't it be nice if I pass the flying colors? Wouldn't it be nice if I find out quickly? Wouldn't it be nice? Just play the game and get your nervous system to be regulated again, because there is something about your confidence is not there. All right. What was the next name, Jackie? Is it Sahar? I can't pronounce it. Sahani? Is it Sahani? Sahani? Yeah. Sahani, what's your question? Hi, world. I hope that resonates with you too. Sahani, what's your question? I can just read it and just tell you what it is. All right. So yeah, I'm using different cards, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see what's going on. And it looks like you're looking for some contact next month. All right. Your energy. All right. I'm going to show you. So your energy is the reverse Seven of Wands. What's shifting because of the solar eclipse is the Knight of Swords. What's ending or going dark is the Page of Cups. And what is beginning or illuminating with this eclipse is the Two of Wands. What's changing because of this eclipse, we have the reverse I don't like these cards. I'm missing my card so much. Is the Eight of Pentacles. I might use a different deck. And what you are manifesting is the Sun. And what is hidden is the reverse Ten of Wands. And under the deck is the Four of Cups. All right. So under the deck is the Four of Cups, which means you are feeling like the emotions are not flowing, that maybe it's unrequited love. Maybe there is a possibility you're questioning here. You're kind of like, with your energy being reverse Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups underneath the deck, it appears that you are in a state of trying to put your arm out and asking for someone to absolutely love you, and you're kind of like asking for this love to be received. And so what's shifting because of the solar eclipse is, you're getting a little impatient, but you're kind of getting daring, you're getting a little impulsive, and you're getting really worked up and excited. But what's ending or eclipsing out is the fact that the limerence aspect of it is kind of disappearing, because what is happening is, you know, it's time to make a plan. You know that you have to choose this path and follow through with it. And yeah, you might have to repeat that again once this starts going up too much. So as you are trying to go and make this plan, follow through with it, because what's changing here is the commitment is going to change. There is something here about the commitment's going to change, because you are manifesting happiness. You are manifesting something that's going to be very good. And when you manifest this, you're not only going to see success in your way, because you are going to literally make a plan and follow it. You're not just going to go and say, oh, is this going to happen? And then it's going to happen. You literally have to work towards that to happen. What are you going to do on a daily basis to manifest it? Are you going to write a letter under the new moon? Are you going to put it under your pillow? Yeah, that's a good one. So write a letter as if that time in October is happening. Go ahead and, hi, Dawn, go ahead and write that letter, and write it. I actually said this to somebody who's in the feed right now. Write a letter and write it to your future self as if this is that person writing it to you, a love letter. And write it, put it underneath your pillow. And I would go and either every time you drink some water, infuse it that you are chosen. Infuse it that you are going to be picked for your suitors next month. That you just prepare that energy every day, work towards it, and all you're doing is infusing a great opportunity to have this beautiful love relationship. Because right now, what I'm seeing here is that there is a little bit of fantasy going on, and a little bit of you are motivating yourself, but you're setting yourself up to thinking it's just a fantasy, and you want to begin this plan. But what's changing is you're not sure what you're supposed to do. And so, you are manifesting happiness, joy. You are going to have success in this. It looks like it's going to happen. And because the burden of stress and anxiety and being burnt out is going to be done. It's going to be a positive thing, because you are you're feeling this disconnect, or they're feeling this disconnect with you, and it looks like it's going to shift into a very graceful, beautiful, lovely energy real soon. All you have to do is focus your energy. That's all you have to do. And it's saying that, you just need to have more confidence in yourself, and just do a practice where you're putting that energy and directing it in a nice, positive way. So that's what I got for you. All right. Where is the names? All right. Anne is next. Dawn, I'm sorry, I never did get that video back. So you lost your reading there if you didn't get a chance to catch it. So anybody who was in the last reading, I'm sorry, the video got deleted. And so everybody, if you didn't catch that live, you missed it all. I guess the universe said it was too good to be true. You couldn't keep it. All right. So Anne, do you have a question? Thank you. Yeah, somebody at work calls me Barbie all the time, but I was Barbie before Barbie came out. All right. So, all right. Anne, this is your energy. You are the sun. All right, so your energy right now is pretty optimistic. You're focusing on yourself, you're loving yourself, you're doing rituals on a daily basis, you're working through your nervous system. You feel good. You feel really, really good. And so, because of the fact that you are feeling really, really good, I'm seeing what's shifting because of the solar eclipse. What's shifting is you're healing your addictions, you're healing any toxic codependency, you're healing whatever it is that is not love to you. And what's ending for you is this page of swords. The page of swords actually is somebody who is, um, you know, that communication that seems to be gossipy, right? You're gonna start ending the gossip, the negative talk. And so the page of swords tends to be somebody who might have a message and put a bug in your ear, but it's not really a positive. Um, it's not positive. It's just basically taking that information, because what is beginning is the negativity, the toxic. It's not possible. Somebody, probably you, self talk. You're probably saying to yourself, oh well, so if your nervous system is looking for the message, looking for a sign, looking for some sight that something's going to happen, your body is going to push it all away. So remember what I just said to that other person? It's a game. It works really great. If you don't see the signs, you can't believe it. Your nervous system won't believe affirmations. So change the affirmations so that they're believable for your nervous system. So instead of the person's going to contact me in a few days, the person is thinking about me all the time, your 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 mind says, oh, it's not true, I don't have any signs. So your body is also pushing it away. So what you have to do is, wouldn't it be nice if my person went and contact me? Wouldn't it be nice if I got a message unexpectedly? Wouldn't it be nice? Miracles happen every day. Wouldn't it be nice if the amazing thing had happened to me where this person reached out? Wouldn't it be nice if I met somebody new? Wouldn't it be nice? Play the game, play it, and it will make things happen, because that overthinking is your mind trying to play a game. And guess what? Your nervous system is thinking, it's thinking, oh, this must be it because this is all I'm hearing. So play the game, because you are getting out of that victim mentality. You are starting to understand when you are having that self talk. Um, Dawn, you know what? Unless they are really attacking anybody, let it go. It's all right. Blah blah blah, trolls, don't pay attention. If they really attack me, say anything that is cursing, swearing, or really negative to anybody else, remove them. But you know what, don't even give them attention. 81 trying to look 17. Whatever. Anyway, so what is changing? Anybody wants to attack me, then Dawn, you can block them. So what is changing is you're healing. You are healing. This is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords upside down is you are healing the broken heart. You are healing the pain. You are no longer going to manifest in pain. You were just trying to constantly, your nervous system was looking at trying. We talked about this morning in our meditation group. When you're feeling pain, you suppress it down, you feel it down, you don't want to cry, you don't want to feel that pain. But what happens is, when you're thinking of somebody you love, when you think of somebody that you really enjoy those memories, you're supposed to enjoy those memories in a state of love. That pain was pushed down there because you didn't know how to deal with with the attachment of losing them. You never realized that losing them was going to be so hard because of the attachment that was between you two. But when you heal that attachment, you'll see that everything that's love stays. The only thing that is pain is the part that you feel that you'll never be able to experience that love again. And that's the thing. You're telling your body, I will never experience that love again. But then that means you can't seem to be able to experience that love again. And your body is just going to keep on creating that. So until you're able to experience love and say, oh, there it is. I experience love. I experience love all the time. I've always experienced love all the time. And now that I'm experiencing love all the time, your body will start echoing that out in the universe. And then all of a sudden, love comes freely because you didn't realize that you were blocking this whole time because you were suppressing it because you didn't want to feel the pain because you kept on saying, I'll never be able to feel that love again. And this is all it is. So you are manifesting. It's not over. It's not over. Everybody thought it was over. Everybody said it was done, but it's not done until you say it's done. Because what is hidden is you were in pain. You were suppressing your heart. You weren't feeling the love that you are. The hangman is the energy under the deck. And that means you've been waiting. You're sacrificing your own energy, waiting with your energy all suppressed. Oh, I'll never be able to feel that love again. That's exactly what you were echoing out. So what you have to do is call it in. You will feel better. You will feel more love than you ever felt before. There would be more love that would be felt that you have never felt this before. There is love that you have never felt before. You're going to experience that. Just keep on calling it all in. And that's all it is how can you experience love in a beautiful way? All right, I'm going to grab a different deck. Who was after Anne? So Anne, it says that it's not over. Where's my poor lovely Jackie trying to keep track of everybody? Oh, by the way, I'm just going to state this. Do not ask me for a reading and not subscribe to my channel because I'm not asking you for money. So karmically, you have to do the exchange. And if you think you're getting away with something by not subscribing, it's not me who's paying attention. We've got Saturn in 29 degrees right along the eclipse that's happening right now. I don't have to say anything. This is not about me. This is about me stating that's what I put out there. Anybody who's getting a reading from me, this reading is coming down. If you're watching my channel, the least you could do is subscribe. And if you don't take the time to subscribe, it's not on me. All right. So it's soul. Is soul next? Soul, you better be subscribed. Yes, Amanda, there is a list. My poor lovely moderator is trying to keep up. But you have to be subscribed in order to be on the list. And so can everybody that's on the list verify that they subscribe? Because that's the least you can do. Because it's not much that I'm asking. Soul, are you still here? You have to be here in order to get a reading. The first deck, yeah, don't ever use the writer deck on YouTube. YouTube gave me a big warning. These ones are twin flame deck. I have my twin flame deck, and these ones are the twin flame deck that I made. So, because all the other ones have rider animation on it. So, I will, yeah. I is Soul here? Because if Soul is not here, um, if Soul is not here, I would be going on to the next one. Because if you're not here, you don't get a reading. That's just, you have to subscribe, and you have to kind of be here. I like the box in your chest. It's beautiful. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is my microphone. So I didn't hear from Soul. The next word, I don't know if I'm saying these names right. Is it Dick? Is it Diksha? Diksha? Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm looking for the people that are on the list who wanted a reading. There is a list. You do have to subscribe. If you're on that list, will you state that you're here? Road Warrior. Are you on the list? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm looking for you. You have to be subscribed though. All right. Oh, there's Soul. Soul, there you are. Did you go? Because you have to be here. You also have to be subscribed. Well, Soul is here, so I'm going good. You're and Dick Shah. I'm going to get you right after Soul. All right. So let me say, will Summit make reunion with this guy? Will he come back to me on his own? Okay. So I'll do your love reading right after Soul. Soul, what's your question? All right. You're next, and I got your question. Oh, great. You're a subscriber. You'll probably go on the list. All right. I got your question. All right. Let's see what I get. All right. I'm already getting some responsibilities. All right. So what I'm getting is you've been taken on some burdens and responsibilities that are, stress. And it looks like not yours. All right. So somebody has some issues. It's not your problems. The reason that this is happening has a lot to do with you've been taking on a lot more than what Dixon. I'll get to you next, but let's not repeat the question over and over again. I know the question, so let's write that down. So your energy is this being a burden, but what is shifting because of the solar eclipse is this one. So basically what's shifting because of this is this feeling like someone is taking your energy, taking your time, your victim mentality. This has a lot to do with the way that you see things, right? And so because what's ending is um, what's ending is what's ending through this is this immaturity. This person is a little bit immature because what is starting to come through is inner happiness. You're going to have a lot of fulfillment. You're going to have a lot of happiness because what's changing is, all right, I have here, there is some, I'm not sure if you understand this, but there is something to do with you being a mirror to them. So if you are being projected on, they're feeling that they're threatened by you. Maybe they feel that you're competition to them. I'm feeling very much that you have these morals and these ethics and you do good and you're doing a good job, and because of it they feel very threatened by you. And so you take on a lot of the burdens, but really it's because of the fact that they're just projecting. They're just trying to make you look like you're beneath them. And so because of that, I'm seeing here that because of that, you just need to see how these are wounds. People pleasing is a wound. And so the more that they're treating you kind of bad, the more you're just trying to go and do more. And it's just an insecurity. When you know your value, when you know your worth, you'll be able to create a better boundary. And so what's happening is you're not going to be the people pleaser. You're going to start, creating a better understanding of, that's just not my job, or, just creating healthier boundaries. Because what's going to happen is I'm seeing what is starting for you is more of emotionally happy, more fulfillment. You're going to start being really happy with where you are. And what's changing is this positive environment may not change so much. In fact, it hasn't been very positive for such a long time. And it's only because of the fact that they feel that they are sonority, so they'll treat you like you're beneath them. And it's just, this is just how they do things. So what you need to do is either look for a way to transition somewhere else in the office or where you work place or in your position, or because I think there's something happening behind the scenes that you don't even know. So you just make sure you do your job well. You just make sure that you keep yourself looking good. And because I think there is a transitioning that's happening here, and you may not even be aware that you may be up for a promotion that she's being feeling threatened by. Because I feel that if you look ahead, you're going to see that there's a potential for growth and expansion for you at this place. Yeah. Well, there's a possibility you might get it, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, let it go. Just, like I said, play that. Wouldn't it be nice if I get a job offer? Wouldn't it be nice if I get a promotion? Wouldn't it be nice? Just play that game. And whenever she's treating you bad, so I'll tell you something that really works. In the workplace, when you have somebody who is just treating you poorly, it has nothing to do with you being poorly work competent. It is just them feeling threatened, and they have to basically feel like they have to look empowering to other people. So I would go into work. This has happened to me before with somebody else, and it was like a job I was doing for a friend. I had a different position, it was at a different company. I really didn't care, but she just felt very threatened by me. So what I did was every day I would go in and just focus on all of the things about that work that I really, really, really enjoyed. But anything to do with her, I removed completely out of my head in every which way. And all I would do is just focus on all the ways that that day is going to be a great day for me. And what happened was a few months later, was like 2 months later, my friend, she had said to me, she said, "So what did you do?" And I said, "Well, there was some strife there, so I just decided to block her out of my head and just made sure that she didn't exist in my head." And she said, "Well, it worked." She said she stopped complaining, she stopped doing it all. And I said, "Absolutely, it did stop." And she said not only that, she put in a resignation, she was leaving. So do it. It works. And it works because wherever you put your focus on, that energy is what's going to keep on coming back to you. So you just completely erase her out of your mind and just focus on all the things you love about your job, and more of that will come to you and all the strife will go. All right. So, Dishka, I remember your question. Dishka, you better be subscribed. Dishka, are you subscribed? I do. You're welcome. All right. All right, Dishka, I got some things to talk to you about. Ah, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I am a huge believer in subconscious programming, manifesting. I am a believer in our nervous system and how it regulates. I teach hypnosis. I do past life regressions. I've been doing this and coaching, actually, and writing books about twin flames for about 18 years before everybody was talking about it. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Dishka, you are pretty stressed out. I see it here in your energy. I see a lot of stress about, you want to know if somebody is coming back. You want to have some clarity about a female coming back in your life. And I mean, because two cards popped out here, and she seems pretty clear-minded in her heart, but no heart, just in her mind. And Justice card has a lot to do with a reconciliation. And you're looking at the laws of the universe. You're looking at how is this going to happen? It can go either way. And so what's ending for you is this stress that you're holding on to. It looks like it's been stressing you out for some time, and you are actually seeing this ending of the stress is starting to release itself. And what is beginning is the heart is going to start opening. You've got the Queen of Hearts. And so I see here that when you get in the state of compassion, calmness, and looking at the love that is shared, keep focusing on the love it's shared, not the pain, not the separation, not the duality, but instead the love itself. When you start going and focusing, because this is starting to illuminate for you, what's changing for you is the Two of Cups. So what's changing for you is this love that seemed to be absent is actually becoming something. Now, when I usually have it like the way I have it, usually it would be love is going to come apart, but this one is love is coming together. And so in the manifesting, it's saying, listen, this is not about a decision. You got to make your focus. You have to go in one direction. And that means don't be thinking the negative and the duality. You have to start focusing on one and then allowing that one to happen. Because right now it's showing that the stress is causing duality. And what's because of this, what's hidden is showing that this is causing a problem. This is causing a possibility of some negativity, and that it's going to repeat some cycle that has already happened before. And so what you are trying to do is find out how to make sure that this energy flows good and that it's not going to be any strife this time. But if you can focus on keeping it positive, keeping it in one direction, don't allow stress to mess this up for you. Now, this fell out of my hands talking to you. All right? So that says, yeah. All right? It says a reconciliation. All right. Who's the next name? You have to be a subscriber in order to get one. All right. Latoya, you're next, but you have to be a subscriber. Can you please and understand the energy will flow if you are doing that for me? All right, you got Latoya, Ladybug Blues, Amanda, and I don't know if I can say that right. Is it Ida Muda? Because there's a bit of a list. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And listen, if you don't get a reading this time, that's all right. I will be back next weekend. Sometimes I even do them through the week, but I do work long hours and I have a lot going on. And I have, yeah. So, Ladybug Blues. Are you still here? Ladybug Blues. You do have to be here and you do have to be subscribed. That's all I'm asking. I'm not telling you to pay. I do love the fact that you're supporting my channel. Can we trust your readings? Well, others have. That's all you have to do is watch others and see why I have a loyal fan base. Thank you, Faith. Latoya is still here. I see you. I'll read for you, Latoya. Did you subscribe? All right. Latoya is next, right? You were, yeah, I'm doing Latoya. What's your question? I'm just going to do you, Latoya. I don't know what your question is. I don't know if it's, does anybody know what Latoya's question is? All right. All righty. Latoya. I'm getting for you that you are trying your best not to attract anybody toxic. You're trying your best to attract a nice, positive person. You are trying your best to not be addicted to someone, not to have an attachment problem with somebody, not to you want something nice and healthy and flowing and full of love. You want something that would be heartwarming. And so because of it, I see here the solar eclipse that's happening is shifting your satisfaction, your emotional stability. It's something good is coming out of this. You're kind of going to get a wish come true. And what's ending for you is this subconscious programming, because you have a wound. I don't know if this wound. Oh, there's Ladybug. Ladybug, we were looking for you. So you make sure you're subscribed. I'll do you next. So what's happening is you have this wound, and this wound makes you feel like your intuition is telling you certain things, but sometimes it's not your heart, it's actually a wound that you are responding to. So, what's beginning to illuminate is you're starting to see what is karmic by you paying attention for what is real and what has been actually some fast movement and action in certain things that were kind of karmic. And so, what is changing is you're going to be done with the people pleasing. You're going to be done trying to serve everybody. You're going to start going and look at what is real, because you're manifesting. You have been tricked a few times. It seems like there was a lot of lies and illusions where you thought, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. I don't understand what's going on here. But what is hidden is you, your person, your person is here. You are manifesting true love here. And you did not know that what was happening was people were showing up to mirror your wounds so that you will release your wounds so that you can be free to be able to attract and call in your person. And your person is here, and you were just not free. Somehow you've been trying to not be attached to this negative karmic energy. And it's showing here that it disconnected you from your person, right? Your person is here, your person is coming. You just have to stop. You have to just, sorry, you have to just stop um, uh, thinking that, oh, everything is about them. There's a wound. And I'm not making a plug about my videos or anything, but I have some videos to release betrayal wound, rejection wound. There's like the chosen wound. There's a whole bunch of these wounds in this video that you can listen to, and it will help you release them. And so that is there. It's in my up in my things, because your person your person is coming here. Let me see. I'm just gonna draw another card. I want to check something. Yeah, they say you don't need to work hard anymore. You just have so this is what I'm going to tell you, all right? So your sacral is blocked. And when you actually get your yeses and nos, it's in your sacral. And because of the blockage there, the blockage is there because of some suppressed pain, some pain from this toxic karmic situation. And so what happens is you have to start getting back into feeling those yeses and nos. And start with just the mild things, right? Like, am I driving a red car? Just feel that. Does it feel like a yes? Does it feel like a no? Get back into that, because that was what was blocked, right? You couldn't feel the yeses and nos the way that it should be. So your sacral was blocked. And because your sacral was blocked, it's this is what you need to do. I don't know your belief system. Ask the angels, ask the divine, ask for healing to heal your sacral, because that is where this connection is going to be pulled in. This is where you have been blocked. All right. And so you're going to see a big shift happening for you in the next few weeks, or sooner, actually sooner, actually even sooner. All right, I hope that helps. All right, so Latoya, just do a little work on that sacral. And if you want, go listen to the ultimate clearing. I think it's the ultimate clearing. No, it's one of my hypnosis to remove the betrayal wound, and a whole bunch of other ones. Yeah. All right. I Love Bug, are you here? I lost you earlier. Love Bug, there you are. All right, you subscribe, right? I always find when you subscribe, the energy flows. When you're not subscribed, I just find it just doesn't flow. It's probably because my intentions are there. Like, I'm like, put a note to the universe, allow this all to flow to who it needs to listen to. But if you're not subscribed, you're disconnecting from me too. Doug's energy towards me. Thank you. All right, let's check. Let's see how it goes. All right. I hope everybody can hear me okay, because I can't tell if my microphone is on. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Oh, I have cards in my deck. Just one second. Jackie, you'll have to get a reading for all of this moderating you've been doing. I said that an hour I was going to be off. So listen, Jackie, let's make it that we're going to cut it off. Manda, Amuda, Faith, Aisha, Christy, and Jemiah, we're going to close we're going to close it. No more. It's going to be added to the list. Okay. You can have, yeah, anybody's names here that's on that list already. And if you want one, Jackie, you can have the last one, but we're going to cut it off there. All right. Because I said an hour and it's going to be an hour. Yeah, you're on the list. Make sure everybody's on that list. Make sure you're subscribed, because I can tell. I can check. Yes, you are going last. Thank you, Latoya, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for joining me. I love the support on my channel. Thank you. All right. All right. I need to focus on Ladybug. Oh, Ladybug. All right. All right. So, Ladybug, the first thing I'm getting is your question. You are going to get some recognition. You are definitely going to get some recognition for your question. So if your question, you wanted to know if there's a yes in here, you're definitely getting a yes. Now, what's shifting because of the solar eclipse is a possibility that you feel something new is shifting. There is a possibility, a shift in the relationship, maybe a shift in the romance, maybe things are going and leveling up to a new level in this relationship. I'm not saying that things are ending. I'm saying there is definitely a shift that's happening here. And what is ending um, basically is you have in the, yeah, I was just going to say, I'm seeing here in the past, or has been happening, is that you don't feel very confident. You don't feel very courageous. You don't feel very secure. And so, because you don't feel so secure, yeah, Jackie, you could probably do something with this person here. I could probably do something with this one. Um, there. Sorry. You don't. So Ladybug. So Ladybug, I'm seeing you're not very secure. You are feeling a little bit kind of like uh, you don't feel the confidence. But what I'm seeing that is beginning to illuminate is you have been in this energy of waiting and waiting. And it's time for you to see what are you waiting for? What is it that you think that needs to wait? What is it about the situation? Because what has been changing was something to do with this energy between you two. It's kind of like I'm getting um you want the truth. You you want the guidance to why am I so attracted to this person and why is it nothing happening? But what's happening is you do not believe in you being worthy of them. I see here that it's hard for you to believe that they would choose you. Like if there was a choice, yeah. I'm given okay. So in your friendship, you seem to put a lot of emphasis on them. And this is how light works, right? If you go and put yourself is great and yourself is attractive and beautiful and confident and desirable, if you keep on instead of you directing all of that attention onto them, they will start noticing you, because what's happening is you're depleting all of your energy onto them, you're pushing all of your energy onto them, and all they see is themselves. They don't see all of the beautiful in you. In fact, you're invisible to them because all of your energy is projected onto them. So that is what you need to do, is understand what I'm seeing is you need to give yourself light instead of who you're paying your attention to. Because what I'm getting here is there is a lot of possibility that the energy here, I'm just gonna, my cards are falling down on my sofa here. The energy is being projected, and so whatever you're fearing is being mirrored. So this is a karmic lesson for you. Your karmic lesson is coming up, that when you how you have this in your system, and what is echoing out is you kind of put them as, they're my adoration, and you don't see them choosing you. It's a wound, right? So as you are like looking at them as, oh, they're so great, it's like rock star and fan. You're like in the stage. I want an autograph. And they're up there singing and being the rock stars. And you're kind of being looked down at. And you're just like, I'm okay if you don't choose me. Just, there's a million people here. I just want that little bit of a signature. This is the energy that is happening. So it is important for you to see how that energy is taking over in this relationship. And what you have to see is, see yourself as amazing, see yourself as chosen, see yourself as the one that is desirable, because this is a past life that they are triggering in you, and this is causing this karmic situation where you are on a journey of seeking yourself in them. And it is a little distortion. It is a past life, previous situation. They're bringing up this energy. You can feel it, they can feel it, and it's ready to be released and cleared now. And once you clear that energy and you let it go and just allow yourself to see that, we tend to pull towards those who are allowing us to mirror ourselves in them. All right. So this is really important. We are always pulled to someone who is allowing us the opportunity to experience ourselves in them. And so if this person is not seeing you, not choosing you, just putting you in the friend zone, maybe because at another time in another life, you may never have thought you were worthy enough to be chosen. So here you are dealing with the chosen wound. And because of it, you need to really heal that. See yourself as amazing. See yourself as potential. See yourself as attractive. See yourself as desirable. See yourself in all those ways. And it's not like an illusion. It is just, you just have to see what that energy feels like, instead of making it seem like you're going to everybody's show but your own. You're allowing people to treat you like you're just, someday someone's going to show up, and maybe someday somebody will choose me. Well, that's a chosen wound, right? Do emotional freedom tap. I have on my website free emotional freedom tapping for removing wounds, and it will work for you. I'm supposed to do it every day, but I don't sometimes, so don't feel bad. I should be doing it more too. But yeah, I'm getting, you need to do the work to choose yourself. All right. All right. What was the next one, Jackie? Is Amanda the next one? Is Amanda the next one? Amanda, is, yeah, general for my highest good, please. Oh, yes. Thank you, Amanda. Just general for your highest good. All right. Let's do that. All right. All right. Is there somebody that you're hoping to come back? Because I see your reconciliation here. I see a renewal of love. There is somebody that you want to have a reunion with. There's somebody from the past here, and you just let me know if I'm off base if you want, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you are looking for somebody that is soulmate, maybe past life, somebody from the past, maybe somebody to rekindle, but I am getting soulmate. And you don't feel the soulmate is here. Just hear me out. You don't feel the soulmate is here. And what is shifting because of the solar eclipse is the fact that you're not sure in your mind. You're like, oh, I haven't been clear in my mind. I want to fix that. You want to make your head to be able to work subconsciously. And what's happening is what's ending is the law of attraction and what you thought you were doing and why it's attracting and you're getting some understanding of how it works. And so what's beginning to illuminate is you're seeing the energy that has been going against you instead of working with you. Yes, I do work with energies. And so what's changing for you is you're not going to be so easygoing. You're not going to be in an explorative way. You're going to start getting straight and getting clear with your intentions because what you are manifesting is that the types of relationships or what you wanted for a relationship hasn't started to come up yet. And what you're going to do is you're going to start getting clear on how to manifest a relationship and make it happen for you. I see here that as you make those adjustments, you are going to have a renewal, awakening. Somehow, love is showing up. And you've may even known this person from a past life, if not from your past. And yes, I wrote books about twin flames and twin souls. I started coaching about it 18 years ago. What I see is it is not over. Death does not happen. We are mortal, but we are mortal, but we are immortal as well. So there has been an ending that is coming back, whether it is a past life or whether it is something from the past. And maybe there is someone watching this that needed to hear this as well. Yeah, well, someone's coming back. Everything is showing coming back. That's your answer. Someone's coming back, but it's a new love. But definitely. I've got faith. I've had some people ask me questions about work. And so I tend to direct them in love, but because that's what the channel is, get your soulmate and dump the rest. But I've had other people ask me about work and other things. So it's okay. It doesn't always have to be about love. Um, Amanda, okay, is it Ida Muda? Faith is next, and then Aisha, and then Christy, and then Jemiah, and then Jackie. List is closed. Just because I promised an hour and it's an hour and a half. All right. So you subscribed, right? Precious. Ooh, Precious. Have we talked before? I'm pretty sure you were on my. Yeah, thank you. Yes, we have. All right. Are you subscribed? Yeah. Well, you're going to be coming up for a reading. Um, no, this is your first time. All right. So Precious, make sure you subscribe when we're done, okay? I'll let you do the reading now, but you must subscribe before you leave the channel today. Um, do you have a particular question? I know, right? This is what happens when you get a lot of people on. It's all right. That's why I said don't waste your time trying to chase them all down. Just it will get exhausting. And I don't want to make this so hard on you. I'm thanking you for being a new subscriber, but we've been on for so long, you might have to catch the next live to get that. All right. Um, Udam, Udam Mudia, precious, precious. All right. You want to know if you look like some travel? Let's see if there's something about travel in there. Yeah. And remember, take the time to subscribe. It helps me out. It helps me with the exchange of energy. Thank you. I thank you very much, Dale, for that. It is a lovely day, and I appreciate that. Precious. Precious, I have you going backwards instead of forwards. It looks like you're not walking away, you're not leaving behind, and I'm seeing here, let me see. Let me put these out. You are asking about a relationship, but I'm not seeing the news coming in, but that's going to change. I'm seeing the news is not coming in yet, but that's going to change. I'm seeing you feel like you're going backwards. You feel like things are not going forward the way that you want them. What's shifting because of the solar eclipse is the fact that you feel there's a possibility that you're questioning, did they move on? Should you move on? You're kind of hesitating what should happen here. And so what's shifting because of this is you're going to make a decision, and you're going to realize that you may have been holding on so tightly to something, and you are starting to begin to look at the different choices that you may have. And because what's been changing is, if this person doesn't come through, is it because you think there is a block, or somehow there's something that you're manifesting about this? But what it is you have something to learn. There is definitely more that you have to do. And what you have to do is understand there is something to do with your authority, your solar plexus. There is something blocking your solar plexus. Let me look into this further. Yeah. So there is polarity happening right now. And polarity, when polarity happens, what happens is it can interfere with your security. It can interfere with how you feel about your own self because the person is reacting to your energy. And so the more you come forward, the more you push things, the more that they kind of pull away and start, running in the other direction. And that has nothing to do with you being worthy. It has a lot to do with just polarity. So you have to merge the duality. And so you can do that through understanding you're manifesting from your wounds and not through completeness and wholeness. And so emotional freedom technique will be good for you. I do see it's the masculine that's resisting you. It's not you not doing the work, but the masculine, he is not sure. He's not sure. He's not saying it's over, but he's not sure right now um, if he's willing to do the work. But I think that if you decide to do more of whatever it is that you are to study, it's something to do with your purpose. Your purpose is being presented to you. And as you get into your purpose, you're going to see things start to flow. It's like there's this resistance with the masculine in order for you to start doing your purpose. It's like the donkey in front of you with the carrot dangling for you to make you stretch yourself and pull yourself to lead you to what you need to do. Let me see this a little further. Yeah. So I'm getting, in the past, you didn't get what you wanted, or somehow it didn't go through, it didn't fall through right. And so you got apologies, you got, always seeming to be excuses. And you want to stay connected, you want to have things go forward in a positive way. It's just that you're trying to figure out how to do this without pushing them away. You want to know that they're coming closer and not, you don't want to start over. And this person is avoiding attachment. So it's not that you have, you're doing something wrong. This person is avoiding attachment. And so it's just how their nervous system regulates. So what you have to do is become more secure in your energy so you don't trigger them so much. That's what I'm getting. Faith, you're next. Can you please help me with guidance or insight on what Spirit wants to give me, advice or insight just in general? Okay. All right. All right. All right, Faith. I noticed that the audience declined since we've closed the list down. We've got like 10 people now. It was like 30 some people for the longest time. Mama, 3 boys and a girl on the way. Oh, Faith. I have 4 kids. I have 3 girls and a boy. Now I'm a grandma. You'll have to catch me on my next live. All right, Faith. Yes, the question is not really the faith. Thank you. I appreciate you. Um, Faith, I'm not seeing any troubles in relationship. All right. Actually, it's not coming across as a love reading. Um, so I'll tell you what is being guided though. All right. Faith, there seems to be an energy here, fearless. You're very open. You're very fearless. You're like, okay, I'm ready for it. And you're going into it. You're not in the Virgo energy. We have the eclipse and the sun in Virgo energy, and you're not really in that energy. You're in more fiery energy. And what I see you in is more of this fiery, passionate energy. And you are noticing what's shifting because of this eclipse is you doing all the hard labor and work. You're like always so responsible, always so reliable. And it just seems like you work so hard and nobody else is working hard for you. You're doing a lot of work. And so what's ending is you are finding what's ending for you is you always being the people pleaser, the solver, the fixer, the cleanupper. You were always being the one to resolve everybody's problems. And so what's beginning is is a chance for you to look at deep inside and look at your wounds. Because what I'm seeing here is what is coming up for you to look at is liar, whatever. So what is coming up for you is to look at some wounds because you are concerned about your budgets. You are concerned about money depleted. You are concerned about any possibility of leakages. You're scared and you have fears. And those scared and fears is causing you to be concerned. So what's changing? What's changing is for you any upheaval anywhere that you feel that you have to like because this is the thing, you've been maybe spending recklessly. That fearlessness, you haven't been really strict with the budget, you haven't been really responsible with managing things. And because of the fact that that needed to shift, you're going to see the money in the budget get better. You're going to see it's time for you to make everything a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure. And so this way you can nip it in the bud now because Spirit is saying, watch that budget and make sure that your budget is not going to get too unmanageable that you can lose your home, because it's really important for you not to have a karmic situation or lesson to come up for you to resolve. And because it's coming through that this is not about you surrendering, this is about you seeing that you're in charge and you can do this. You just need to be courageous. You need to know that you can do this. And because I am seeing here that you need to ask the angels for help or ask the divine for help, because you are going to find that if you do not do this, you may have to pack your bags someday. And so it's really important for you to really pay attention to your finances and be responsible with whatever it is that you haven't been really, you've been a little fearless. So it's nice for us to be fearless and to be loved, but there's also responsibility. Yeah. So yeah, it's just saying be pay attention to those things. It's going to be really important for you. And your priorities is saying, ask the universe to assist you, ask the guides to assist you. Just, yeah. Well, I'm not saying that you're not to do work, but you need to be more responsible. Somehow things have not been, you haven't been focusing on your duties of what you really should be doing. And I think that really love to yourself, putting your priorities in order is coming through here. You you have not chosen yourself at all for a long time. All right. All right. Who was after Faith? Let's see if I can find Jackie. Aisha? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. All right. 4 more reads since it's over an hour and a half. Aisha? Aisha, are you still here? Yeah. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? And your question, and your question. Okay. There's some conflict for you, Aisha. You have a conflict where somebody is really disconnected with you. They just want to win. They just want to be able to win. So I didn't focus on your question. I just went and started doing you. But I see a disconnection here. I see an energy where there is a disconnect. And so I do see here, I see here there this disconnection, and what's going to shift because of the solar eclipse is you are going to see a little bit of how your there's a possibility that there's a secret that you don't know about. And so there is a secret that you don't know about. And yeah, I'm seeing here there's a secret you don't know about, and that you are questioning if there's romantic intentions between the two of you, but it seems one-sided. And what is changing though is you are going to start attracting a lot. You're going to see a big change in your energy, and you're going to start attracting a lot. And because of this attraction, you're going to see the one sided turn to change. It's going to be a give and take in the energy. All you have to do is let go of the old and let in the new. So there is definitely a conflict with the energy that is happening with you and this person, and it's a disconnect. And so, what I'm going to suggest is I have a limerence video, and it's not that it's limerence. It's it's like there is a like a cord cutting in it, and so there's a couple of my videos have these cord cuttings. What you need to do is upgrade the energy between you and your person. There is a disconnect in the cords between you and your person, and so when you go and do that clearing, it will open up and realign that energy between you two. And because I see as soon as there is a shift and it's all one-sided, and all of a sudden it goes and flows again, and you'll see this transformation happen. And because yeah, it's very it's been really one-sided. And so it's about subconscious reprogramming, and it's energetic. So what is hidden is the key to this manifestation. And I'm getting both of these for you is what is changing for you. So I'm sorry, I didn't see any of these. We talk about studies just for now. Yeah. Um, I see I see right now it's one-sided, but it's going to shift. And so, how I would do that is write down a future self love letter, as if this person sees you adoring, madly in love. Just shift your energies, right? And just write this letter as if yeah, write this letter as if this person is madly in love with you, balancing the energies, focusing on the energies, put it underneath your pillow for until the full moon coming up, right? And then at the full moon, I want you to burn it or rip it up in tiny pieces or immerse it in water. Just change the energies. And when you're working with it, play that game every day. Wouldn't it be nice if I found out that he was madly in love with you? Wouldn't it be nice? Just play these games that you're really resonating with it. Play these games and just play with them and see if because when you do that cord cutting that I was telling you about, you're going to see an energetic shift. It's showing going from disconnect, absolutely disconnect. Everything is shifting to it just it seems like it opens up and it's like abundance flows through. All right, so we've got Christy next. Christy next. All right, Christy, you still here? General reading. You subscribe, right? I hope you subscribed. All right. All right. Let's see what comes through for you. Hi, Shepherd. Hi, SR. I'm not going to be doing any more readings tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I need to just wrap up the ones that's on the list, and then catch me on the next live read. I'll be here for sure next weekend. All right. Hi from Brazil. No, you catch me on the next live. Subscribe. Catch me on my next live. I'm here doing free reads and doing readings for the signs. And sometimes you'll catch me doing a hypnosis to bring you back to your true love. Soulmate to me is twin flames too. All right. All right. Christy. Christy, you feel very strongly that you're going backwards in time. Seems like something is happening that you feel a little, oh, this this doesn't feel so good. And it's kind of like you feeling like a step back. You're not sure why, but I see here something faded is happening for you. You are going to see during this eclipse a big shift taking place in the next little while. You're going to see a shift happen in the next little while where you're going to feel very strongly that your traditional methods and ways are going to change. Your value system is going to change. Your ideas about things are going to change. The things and the belief systems are even going to change because what is going to end is your people pleasing, needing to be always the giver. And it's time for you to start creating boundaries. You're going to start needing, yeah, you're going to start needing to start taking care of you, stop putting everybody first. You're going to see this shift. And at first it's going to feel like, oh my god, what's happening? You're just going to feel like it's going to be, catastrophe. It's going to feel traumatizing. It's going to feel like everybody's like, what's going on? And the reason is you you're going to get you need to deliver it differently. You just need to deliver it in a kind way and make it seem like it's still for them. Because what's manifesting for you is you're going to get whatever you dream of, whatever you're wishing for, whatever it is. But there is a lot of conflict to get there because what's happening is from you to go from here to there, people don't like change, and you are changing, you are changing so much. So I see it's faded for you. It's about time. It's happening, and you are going to get everything you worked so hard for. You need satisfaction in your life, but what's happening is listen to the subliminal meditations. I have a bunch of them online because what's happening is you have a wound, and that wound comes from, and I'm just saying, so this wound is coming from a possibility you have a parent who was very self-centered, and whatever was wrong, it was up to you to fix it. And so you were always trying to be good, you were always trying, you were scared to be bad, you were always thinking, if I do this right, everything will be right in the world, and you were scared to make anything wrong. And so what happened was you went through a period of time where it's up to you to fix everything. And if you actually asked for anything for you, nobody knew how to do that for you. So yes, that's what I got. It was mom, but I don't want to point her out. So so you develop this people pleasing, but you also feel resentful. All right. So this is the trauma that I'm talking about. You are holding on to a lot of resentment. You are feeling like you're giving and giving and nobody's giving back. It's really one sided, and you're done with it. You are like, you know what? I'm ready to have some gifts for me. I I would like to receive a little bit, and I don't know how to do it because of all of this chaos. And so, what you're having is you're done with illusions. You're done with the games. You need to reprogram yourself so you are standing up for yourself. And you're going to notice that there's a shift in your energy. It's going to cause a shift with everybody else, and you're going to see it all happen very fast. And because of the fact that the seeds haven't been really um, implant it to grow, you are going to feel that you have nothing really to fall back on. You're like, oh my God, what am I doing? And so that's why it's really important for you to do it in a nice, safe way where you are working on the wound of betrayal and the wound of feeling unloved, and really put that love in yourself, and knowing that you're trying to treat everybody as if the eggs are going to break that you're walking on, and it's not for you to fix everything. It's up to you to have better leverage, because the way you're manifesting is really for everybody else, and nobody is giving you what you want. And so that's all right. All you have to do is start learning how to properly say no. And it's going to seem traumatizing at first, but then you're going to get a little easier at doing it. And it's just going to be it's time. It's time for you to be able to be in your power, to be able to start shift into something that is more for you. Yeah, even relationships seem very one-sided, and you'll see that shift happen, and all of a sudden everything will shift. But yeah, it may seem a little um, you may feel a little scared, but it will happen. All right, Jeremiah. Yeah. Well, it's time for you to do that and come back. I will touch base with you. And like I said, there is some I have some videos to help you with that. Jeremiah, you just want to find out what you need to know? You're welcome. Well, Steve Shepard, maybe you had to listen to that reading too. All right, Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Oops, I almost knocked over my phone. Jeremiah, I am getting here. Man, oh man, you're guarded. Guarded. I'm getting you very disciplined, very cut and dry. Very mental energy, very air sign maybe. But you are, I don't know, avoidant attachment, very defensive, but you're very guarded. And your energy is very guarded, but that's going to change. In fact, it's going to change a lot. I'm seeing that you're very defensive. You're very defensive, and I'm hoping I can get this all done before my phone dies. You're very defensive. You're maybe even impulsive. You may even start a relationship and love bomb them and disappear real quick. But it looks like it's time for you to shift. You're going to try to work on you're looking at working on your avoidant attachment issue. You're trying to see if you can um, thanks, Shepard. It looks like you're trying um, to be more present and more aligned. And what's ending for you is the victim mentality, the endless chatter, the insecurity. It seems like you're going to release that. It seems like it's going to eclipse out. It's just going to release. And you are going to start seeing how to feel safe in your nervous system regulation. You're just going to feel calm in your own body. You're going to start feeling present in your own body, because that's why you were so guarded in the first place. You were on guard. You were like on flight or fight mode all the time. You were like, oh, I got to run, I got to run, I got to run. And now what you're doing is you're learning how to be present and to be okay and not run. I see what's changing. I don't know if this is resonating, but this is what's coming through. I'm seeing what is changing is um, someone, either your nurturing energy or someone who is uh, I'm getting, there's a shift in Empress energy, or there's a, because like this is like a masculine and a feminine here. There is a change or a shift in a dynamic, and so I am seeing here that there has been some impulsiveness, and now you're going to be not like going in and pulling up. It's just kind of, you're going to look at trying to be a little bit more present. And I don't see third party. I don't see needing to get other people involved. It just seemed like in order for your regulated system to feel calm, you had to always constantly be distracting yourself with someone else. And I see here, this is coming across more of calm, being present. And what I see as the energy of the eclipse is you're starting to see where your energy was flowing and where it was leaking out. And the more that you start seeing where it's been leaking out was because you were guarded. So it's like your heart was blocking your abundance. Your heart was blocking love. Your heart was blocking nurturing and loving. And you just wanted to be able to take a break from all of it. And it seems like you take this guard down. And when you do, money and love shows up. That's what I got for you. Yeah, it's like you're really guarded. And you got a yes, whatever your question was. Okay, Jackie, is that you next? You're welcome. And if you didn't, please remember to subscribe. Thank you, Jackie, for managing my feed for me. And if you missed your reading, catch me next weekend. All right. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Sometimes I do them after work. Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. All right, Jackie. I got some answers. So, Jackie, what I'm getting for you, I'm getting your energy. And your energy, you've been curiosity, you've been a little restless, you're a little in your head too much. You're still gathering information, you're still trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. And it's a lot more of you're in your head a little too much. What is shifting because of the solar eclipse is the story you tell yourself that it's over. you are, what's shifting is the story that you tell yourself. It's over. That's shifting. There's a story you tell yourself. There is somehow you focus so much on will this change that you're not understanding that you are actually encouraging it to happen. What is actually ending is the masculine being blocked. Somehow you're connected to that energy. So I see the emperor coming back. I do see you are needing to shift that energy yourself. What is beginning to illuminate is you seeing where you've been blocking him. And so what's changing is your confidence, and you start seeing that you are beautiful and validating, and your confidence starts coming back. And hello, Jerry. And so what you are manifesting is a new potential beginning that you basically didn't see this coming through. So, baby steps, one step at a time. You can't go from A to Z. You have to do it properly. And what I'm seeing is it starts with self care and how you talk to yourself, how you believe in yourself, and you need to stop telling yourself that you got to eat properly, you got to sleep properly, you've got to really take care of your soul. Because if you're not taking care of you, nobody else is going to do it. And if you don't feel that you're lovable, nobody else is going to mirror that. So, really, whatever you are doing for yourself is what is going to be projected from you. I am seeing here that you do not feel that you have any other choice but this person. And so you have been learning how to not hold so tight to this person. But it's time for you to get back to that energy of having that innocence, of being open to receiving love again, and not in an attachment, not in an obsessive way, and not in a way that could be codependent. You have to understand love takes work. And it takes work from both sides to make it happen. And it takes you first opening up your heart and being loved no matter what, how he reacts or what is happening. You need to just be love unconditional. That doesn't mean you can't love somebody else, and it doesn't mean that you can't love yourself. It means unconditional love. And if you can open up your heart and understand why he sometimes pushes you away, has a lot to do with his own fears and work. And if you are secure, if you know you're worthy, and if you work on that wound of being chosen, you will see a big shift. A big shift. So play, it's energy, and you know, it's just going to take a little effort to change how you focus your energy. I do free readings. I've been doing free readings for almost 2 hours now, so I am getting off. I was doing my last reading now. Yeah, it's saying watch your foods, watch your habits, watch your yes. You're gonna have to catch me on the next live. I was just doing my last reading, and I've got Taurus reading. Um, if you just look, I just did one yesterday for Taurus, and you can check that out. All right. So yeah, it's 118 minutes. So yeah, you can catch me next live. All right. Subscribe so you can catch me next live. I've been just doing readings and I'm exhausted, so I have to stop now. So I thank you all for joining. I thank you all for subscribing. And I thank you all for sharing your love and energy with me tonight. And I will catch you on the next live. Good night.